Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Dina Endah Savitri from Semantics A2 class. On this occasion, I will present my final project article entitled An Analysis of Hyponymy in the Short Story The Last Leaf by O. Henry. The first is background of the study. Lexical semantics is the branch of linguistics which is concerned with the systematic study of word meanings. It includes the study of how words structure their meaning, how they act in grammar and compositionally, and the relationship between the distinct senses and uses of a word. Semantic lexical has subchapters such as antonym, synonym, metonym, taxonomy, and hyponym. In this research, choosing a hyponym as a topic will be discussed further. In linguistics and lexicography, hyponym is a term used to design a particular member of a broader class. It also called a subtype or a subordinate term. The researcher uses the short story The Last Leaf by O. Henry to analyze some examples of hyponymy. The Last Leaf, short story by O. Henry, published in 1907 in his collection The Trim Lamp and Other Stories. The Last Leaf concerns Jonesy, a poor young woman who is seriously ill with pneumonia. She believes that when the ivy vine on the wall outside her window loses all its leaves, she will also die. Her neighbor, Berman, an artist, tricks her by painting a leaf on the wall. Jonesy recovers, but Berman, who caught pneumonia while painting the leaf, dies. From the short story, researchers found many examples of hyponym. Moreover, the researcher uses the short story The Last Leaf by O. Henry as the object of research. This is because the researcher finds many examples of the word hyponymy in the short story. The next is objective of the study. So the objective of this study are the first is to find out the most dominant and the least dominant category of hyponymy in the short story The Last Leaf by O. Henry. Number 2, to analyze how many examples of the word hyponymy in the short story The Last Leaf by O. Henry. And for the research methods, the method used in this research is descriptive qualitative using documentary analysis. The researcher analyzed the short story to find out the words of hyponymy in it. The next is findings. As you can see on the table, when identifying the data, the researcher analyzed the categories of hyponymy found in the short story The Last Leaf and discovered that there are 12 types of hyponymy category in the short story. These include female, and the words are young woman, little lady, a woman, and a bad girl. The next is male. The words are a man, the man, old gentleman, and weak man. Number 3 is appearance. The words are old, young, weak, nice, and bad. Number 4, profession, and the words are painter, and doctor. Number 5, color. The words are green and yellow. And based on the data, it can be seen that the hyponymy category of part of body is the most dominant found in the short story The Last Leaf, whereas the least dominant hyponymy category found are profession, color, season, city, and part of plant. Okay, the last is conclusion. The results of the study show that hyponymy in the short story The Last Leaf by O. Henry is centered on 12 types. The most dominant is the category of hyponymy part of body, which is 6 words, while the least dominant types of hyponymy are profession, color, season, city, and part of plant, each of which has 2 words in the data studied. This proves that hyponymy is an important semantics category that applies to most short stories, one of which is the short story The Last Leaf by O. Henry. This type of hyponymy can be a useful tool to improve the learning process of learners in learning English vocabulary as a foreign language. That's all from me. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.